SafeMoon is nearing an inflection point, and if it drops down below this level, we might see a further drop, guys. But looking at the general technical indicators, there are still many signs that suggest that this is bullish. We're going to go ahead and cover more into this in just a second, as well as what's going on with the price movements. But before I do, a special shout out thank you. Excuse me. A special shout out thank you to our Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to RemAG. If you'd like to join for as little as $1 a month, there is a link in the description to show your extra support to the channel. Also, please keep in mind that I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research, and I highly encourage you to do your own research as well. Before we get into the charts, let's go ahead. Oh, that's my Photoshop. That was for my other video earlier. My bad. Let's go ahead and pull up our Discord and look at the whale reports and go ahead and discuss pretty quickly what it is that's been going on today. Excuse me. As far as price movement goes. So starting off at 12:47 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, a whale sold 372.88 billion SafeMoon, valued over $1.7 million. Excuse me. I'm so sorry about that, guys. They sold a value over $1.7 million. And then we have a manual liquidity transfer that actually helped bolster the price up a little bit. That was $524,000. Then we have a whale sell. They sold $137,000 worth. And they actually sold everything that was in their wallet, by the way. We have another whale selling $75,000. They sold everything that was inside of their wallet. We have an amount transferred out of Bitmart. They still have a whole bunch left on their account, but they transferred out $163,000 worth. We have another Bitmart transfer out, which looks like it is from the same account. And that one says amount transferred $20 billion, which came out to about $92,000. This one hurts. This was an automated liquidity transfer, which was $1.1 million. When automated liquidity transfers take place for this description here, at least on the whale alerts, that causes the price to go down a bit. Then we have another amount that was sold, $51.21 billion. They still have $266.75 billion SafeMoon left. That amount was worth $233,000. We have another person that sold everything in their wallet. That was $17.97 billion SafeMoon, valued at $79,000. We have another whale that sold $260.97 billion, and that was everything that was in their wallet, valued over $1.1 million. We have a whale sell, $18.12 billion SafeMoon. They sold everything in their wallet as well, valued at $79,690. So whale dominance obviously is progressively working its way down when we see these large sells, especially if they get rid of everything that's inside of their wallet. Now, is that bad or is that good? It's a little bit of both, okay? So obviously everybody selling doesn't really help the price in the short term because that causes too much supply on the market. It's too readily available. People are going to be spending like a ton of money to be able to get it because there's just so much available to get, right? Now, on the other hand, we're getting lots of reflections. It's also causing the total supply, the circulating supply, to go down. And so by doing so with that, there's an opportunity there where when the purchases come back in, since there's less available, supply and demand, how that dynamic works, causes the price more easily to go up. Okay, so I look at it as the cup is half full rather than the cup is half empty. We're still doing very good. I mean, if you guys came into this about a month ago, 2 months ago, you saw us hovering right around that 1-0 range. Right now we're at 49. So you're up about 5 times from that point. And that's good, right? Especially if people just got in at that level, they're still up 5 times. And other people, they might still be waiting for it to break even because we haven't hit our previous all-time high yet. But, okay, let's go ahead and talk about the indicators in here. So, first off, this looks like a descending wedge pattern. I went ahead and extended out to go ahead and speculate on it. Excuse me. I'm so sorry about that. It looks like a descending wedge pattern. But further extending this out, looks like a triangle formation. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with my throat. I think it's gone, and then all of a sudden it pops back up. So this, not a descending triangle. This looks like a formation of a bull pennant because we do have this at a lower level working its way up, and by comparison, we have a higher level working its way down. You have an entry point coming in from the bottom here, so that's basically the flagpole, and this bull flag or this bull pennant winding itself up. I'm really sorry about that. We can take a look here at the high, drop it down to the baseline, and do a rough estimate. So if it manages to work its way back up, and we're looking at this on the 4-hourly time frame, I could see us taking a rise up, testing the waters right around 72 to 75 before then it says, hey, let's figure out what we're going to do next. Do we cool down here? Do we go sideways? Do we drop? Like, what do we do? Do we go to the freaking moon? And what we know is that SafeMoon version 2 is very, very, very close to happening. It's in the final stages. They're working with Unicrypt. They're working with Unicrypt to get everything finalized and fixed. So I am very excited. It looks like within a 2-week period that'll be taking place. It's not a guarantee, but that's the speculation from what the team was saying. And if that is the case, we very well could end up seeing a huge push up because of the hype that comes in with that, especially when you look at the consolidation. SafeMoon version 2's price will have less zeros, and we would be at 49, essentially half the way to 1 cent. So I would not be surprised if it doubles in a very short amount of time. We'll have to see how everybody reacts to this. I think there's a lot of bullish things that are on the table right now with this, and I'm very excited. Very, very excited about it. And yeah, volume on the 4-hourly time frame, pretty substantial for the last 4 hours. But, moving this forward, we can see that right around on November 3rd, going almost into November 4th for the crypto candles, is where we could have an opportunity for this to break up. If it does drop down, unfortunately, theoretically, we could see this drop back down to around like the 3,000s because this kind of works in tandem. But the likelihood of that happening statistically from a technical analysis in a technical indicator standpoint is that it's more likely to go up. The drawback is right now that the price is so low, it's right on that level of support and it keeps retesting it. So a little bit stressful, but overall, I think we're still looking good, guys. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. I do have referral links if you want to get free cryptocurrency or free stock. It is free money for you guys. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up like button. It does help us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so you know whenever we have a new video. And I will see you guys in the next episode.